Well, hello guys, welcome back to FM20. Oh, no, it's not. It's FM19. We're back with The Rock. Yeah, so I wanted to finish this off properly. I did kind of threaten that I would be doing this, and I did really kind of want to do it because I think it deserves it. It was a fantastic save, and it really deserves an appropriate ending for anyone who in the future wants to go and sort of look at the whole thing. So I'll be doing this episode where we kind of look over the save and then sort of check out the world of football over the course of the save, and then after that, at some point, maybe in a couple of weeks or so, when FM20 dies down a bit, the craziness around it, I'm going to do a 10 years in the future episode where we will look at see whether Hound Dogs can maintain their position at the top of the league. So I wanted to start with this because this is essentially what we were trying to do. It took us 9 seasons. We started out as the worst team in Gibraltar, and we finally, 9 seasons later, we were champions of Gibraltar, which it was such an amazing end to the season. I cannot believe that the save ended on that note. It was absolutely brilliant. I mean, we could have won the cup as well if everything had gone well, but I mean, that was just brilliant, and it was such a riveting conclusion. So let us rewind right back to the start. Well, hello guys, welcome to this new Football Manager 2019 save on my channel, on the Custard Prophet. This is episode 1 of The Rock. Right, so right back at the beginning, we started out with a dream, a hope, and a squad of players that were not all that good, I didn't think. But we won the league at a canter, 10 points ahead of Magpies. The team we had at the time, it was full of legendary players. Look at the wins we got. And we started out against Leo FC. That was the first episode we put up, and it was we had Sean Death as the man. Technica with the corner. Technically brilliant corner. It's in. What was the goalkeeper doing? Death right at the end, as it always is. We didn't realise what a legend he would be with a name like that. He would obviously be a legend, but the fact that he actually lived up to his name is fantastic. Started out with a hat-trick, and he just continued. We just game after game we won, as you see. Death scoring lots and lots of goals, 2s and 3s and 4s. Sammy Davis Jr., Technica. Look at these players. But the other really cool thing that season was how we did in the cup. So we had 2 cups. You have a second division cup and a top division cup. So in the second division cup, we started out against Magpies. Where's the call? Oh yeah. Then we Manchester 62 in the semi-final, and then Olympique in the final. Absolutely smashing everyone who came anywhere near us, which was amazing. Oh look, it's the chairman of the board. But in the Gibraltar, in the Rock Cup, we beat Leo FC, Boca Juniors. I mean, we thought we were going to go out there. Then we played St Joseph's in the next round. These are all teams in the division above. We absolutely smashed Gibraltar United away from home, and then finally beat Lincoln Red Imps in the final. And after that, even with a sending off, we got all the way through. Utterly brilliant, utterly amazing. One of the best seasons I've had in Football Manager. The second half, we've completely blocked them out, and we have won the Rock Cup. We've got into bloody Europe. That is just utterly mad. That didn't sink in until just then. We're a European side. So then we were promoted, and we went to Europe. And actually, the first season in Europe, so this was, if you are following the series, this was the mythical episode 12 that doesn't actually exist on YouTube because it was taken down for improper content, so it apparently contravened the one of the YouTube sort of guidelines. I have still to this day absolutely no idea what was wrong with the episode, but it was taken down. I tried to appeal it. No one liked it. They didn't like the appeal, so it remains down, and that was our European debut. They took away from us. I was a little bit annoyed with YouTube for that, because there's plenty of goals in there that we could have been celebrating. But anyway, we played Rangers in the very next episode, and we got knocked out of Europe. We also, the only time we played in the Pepe Reyes Cup was this one, but we lost. Yeah, this season was a decent season. We finished 6th. I think that was always going to be difficult to do any better than that. If you remember, we were an amateur team at the time. We did turn semi-professional in the time that we got promoted, and then since that, with about 3 seasons to go, we turned fully professional, and a bunch of other clubs did the same. So let's have a little look at the transfers right at those early days. We'll go right back to the beginning. So you look at the players who we brought in. Lobaton, great player. Jack Fraser, he was a great right back, really important. Technica, what a player he was. Becara, important player. Munoz, Tony Cascarino, and Shalaf, the goalkeeper. Some great players in there. We lost Simon Hogg really early on, who was a really good midfielder. So in the second season, we did bring a bunch of players in. Chrissy Mason, he was very important. Busto, a legend of the club. So the season after that, and we'll go and have a look at how we did. But to be fair, the seasons after that, we kind of just slightly improved each time. PG Tips came in. We brought Smullen in, El Hawabi, 3 really important players. And you can see some of these players that were really critical to how we did. We're seeing starting to emerge. Crisp, brought in from St Joseph's. You can see at this point we are starting to be able to take players from the teams in and around us, which was really nice. And as we got sort of further on, Seb Morris, is that the left back? Yeah, no, wrong one. Too early for that. In here, I guess there's no one really here who became really important in that season. Pike, he was absolutely critical to what we did. Bobby Thomas, the defender, the centre back, another very good player. Dick Barton, special agent, and Tom Chamberlain, the goalkeeper. Great Scott, he was very, very good. But Tom Chamberlain, I think that's the record fee that we paid. And and then the players got better and better. We were sort of signing players from Europa FC who were getting a bit of time at Europa FC. A player on loan from Birmingham. that's taken a step forward, isn't it? But what a bunch of players that we had. What an absolute set of superstars. But when looking at the league table, so after that first season of promotion, we then got into 4th position, which gave us European football, and we maintained that European football position, not the next season, but the season after, as we got back into 4th place. And after that, we kind of hung around there. We started to move up, and as you can see, I think it's this next season. Yeah, we got our just desserts. I think playing very good. I mean, Europa FC and Gibraltar Phoenix. In the end, if you see, look at this, Europa FC. Obviously, yeah, they're professional. Gibraltar Phoenix were professional. Lincoln were professional. Mons Calpe, were they professional in the end? I think they probably were. Yep, Mons Calpe went professional. Gibraltar United, semi-pro for Gibraltar United. I think that was Lynx. They go pro. Yeah, Lynx FC went professional as well. So there's a bunch of teams in there that finally went professional, and it made a big difference to the league, the quality of the players. Let's have a little look at the stats of some of the absolute legends of the save, and I think the only place to find those legends of the save. So let's look at let's have a little look through this, the history. So we won the Gibraltar First Division once, we were in the Second Division once, the Rock Cup, and the Division League 2 Cup. So that was pretty good. Won everything apart from the Pepe Reyes Trophy, and this is what it looks like. So we actually got to the Cup final 4 times after winning it, but didn't actually manage to win it. I think we had 4 different people we played as well. Anything interesting here? So in terms of the records over that period, most points in the season, we had 60. I think, that was our last season. Highest attendance, actually, that's decent now. 25,000. You see, the average attendance, highest average attendance was 2023, which was 4 years ago. So 800, sorry, not 2,000, that wasn't the average attendance, 832. So it's really not very big, and that was a problem trying to get money in. So let's have a look at some of the key players. Sean Death, what's he up to now? He moved to Manchester 62. Yeah, Sean Death. Anyway, he was the legend of the club. He's in the Second Division now and not doing particularly well. He scored. He was a really important player when we first got here. He kind of tailed off, but his legend persisted. His legend persisted beyond that. Kieron Smullen, but they've got the ball back off us. It's Price into Flynn, into Price. We've struggled to get the ball back off the players, but the defenders got it back to El Hawabi, back to Morris, who's played it over the top. And Smullen takes it first time. The defenders and the goalkeeper did not time that right at all. And old Kieron Smullen has got himself another goal. Great play from the striker. He's had a great season so far. I mean, he's still at Hound Dogs. Look at the goals that he scored. In the end, he kind of lost his way. Certainly in the last season, he didn't actually play a game. Nicholas Busto, free agent. Who's he wanted by? Who's going? Links. Yep. I mean, he can go there. Chrissy Reynolds, our young superstar who never quite kind of made it. He had a couple of really good seasons, and then 42 goals in 96 games. It's not bad, really, is it? PG Tips. It's in. It's Reynolds. I knew it was a good idea to put him in. Knew it was. What about our two youngsters? So the two sort of, I was going to say Patreon. I don't have Patreon. I'm not successful. Good God. No. Yeah. We know where Damien is. So Damien, this is how he finished. We tried to improve him. We tried to develop him. You can sort of see there was some development in some of the attributes. So his aerial reach improved from 6 to 10. That's pretty good. If we do, so this is his change from when he was 16. So his natural fitness obviously went down. His determination just disappeared. Just didn't care anymore. Aerial reach was the thing that changed probably most, as well as strength, as you might expect. So that's not bad, is it? It's not bad. Let's have a little look at Matty Mason. See where he went. Yes, this is him. So yeah, he retired. So he was. We nicknamed him Matty Mason, but he was originally Ian Hannigan. That's why we couldn't find him. Right, so that explains that. So that can only mean one thing. They're disenchanted though. Lorente, not that one hopefully, with the Lamb. Put the ball over the top. The goalkeeper, Damien, is going to get that. He's going to play it back to our defenders. No, he doesn't. Plays a cracking ball out there to PG Tips. Starts the attack. PG Tips, first time in. Smullen, is he going to play it across? It's Matty Mason. He gets it in second time. Very nicely done, Matty. So 2 goals, 2 games. He's back in the attack. I don't know what that was. A little dance. Yeah, so he ended up, didn't get a club. 130 appearances, 28 goals, which is, it's all right. It's all right. I think we might have seen a little bit more from him. Okay, so I mean, those are the kind of legends of the club. Let's not have a lick. Let's have a look at Gibraltar as a national team. So, world ranking wise, look how much they have improved since we started this save. So they started out 193rd. They're all the way up to 132nd. That's pretty good, isn't it? Senior squad, they've got Ruiz and Penfold. Old Penfold, who was absolutely brilliant for us. Brilliant season last year. So we've got people in the first team squad, which is good. The first division, the reputation has improved as well. So we've actually improved the Gibraltarian league, and that's probably because all the other teams started picking up, becoming professional as well. So I think that's really, really nice. Let's have a little look at some of their fixtures, see if they've actually had any notable victories. So look at this. I mean, this admittedly it's the European League thing. So San Marino, Montenegro is not a bad result though. Beating the Czech Republic at home, that's a pretty good result. Kazakhstan and the Faroe Islands, okay, well, someone's got to beat them. I think Czech Republic to me is still the best. Belarus isn't bad. Georgia. Well, look at this. Cyprus, they must have won that year. Azerbaijan. It's really not bad, is it? They've definitely taken some good victories in there. So it kind of works. I wonder if in 10 years' time whether, they will move on from about 130th to maybe top 100. Be interesting to see. It'd be very, very interesting to see. So let's have a little look at the World Cup. 2022 World Cup was won by Italy. England coming in third place. Ukraine coming in second. Amazing. And look at this. 2026, Argentina won the World Cup. Sweden came second. I mean, yeah. Have they got a new Zlatan? Wow. They've got. It doesn't look all that, does it? I mean, how does this team win the World Cup? Well, almost win the World Cup. They didn't win it. And Ivory Coast as third place. That is really nice. European Championships. Past winners. So 2020, France won that with Poland in runners-up position. That's another bizarre one, isn't it? And 2024, Portugal won with Italy coming as runners-up. Let's have a look at the Premier League. Well, so what are we? 2018-19 City, but Liverpool have dominated with Manchester United winning once. No real surprises in there at all. Tottenham a few times third place, a couple of times second, but there's none. It's basically 4 teams in there. No Chelsea. Oh no, Chelsea do appear a couple of times. So 5 teams there that are doing that. Let's have a look at Championship. So Palace promoted. Looks like Fulham and QPR have been doing a bit of yo-yo in there. What Burton doing? 15th in Sky Bet Elite. They never do well in this game. Don't know why. I know why, because they don't have any decent. They've got a small stadium. They've got a small fan base, and so getting money in is hard. So if you haven't got a very good manager, yeah, not good. Right, let's have a look at the England national side. England up to 6th is the best that we've seen. 6th is as good as it's got. So look at what the team actually looks like. So anyone still here? Jordan Pickford still around? Ooh, who's the top value? Dele Alli, 31 years old, but he's top value. Phil Foden just behind Jadon Sancho. I mean, you look at these players there. It's Emile Smith Rowe, Wayne Young, Chris Chalk, of course. And yeah, it's interesting. So coming from a variety of places, including Preston, which is nice. Very, very nice. So let's have a little look at the Premier League and see if there's any surprises. QPR getting in there. That's pretty good. Preston relegated. Well done, Preston. Well done. You got up, but no longer, my friends. Right. All golden ball. Right. So Dybala won it 2019, Neymar 2020, Messi again 2021, Mbappe 22. It's interesting because it doesn't normally quite go like this. Salah 23 still at Liverpool, Neymar 24, Icardi 25, and Mbappe 26. So no regens yet, but you can sort of see that it's kind of a mixture of people doing it, which is kind of cool, isn't it? It's normally just kind of Messi, Ronaldo, and then somebody else. So that's quite good. That is quite good. What else do we want to look at? Anything else? We've done the major championships. We've done England. I doubt I've got anyone from other countries watching this, so I've probably seen the main thing. All right, just for if the Trucking Football Manager watches this, let's have a look. This is how Argyle have done. Where are we? So basically, they have stayed in League One until here when they got relegated, and now they're down in League Two. So not terrible, pretty much where they are now. That's all right, isn't it? It's all right. Fab. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, as I say, next time, the last episode of The Rock will be the 10 years in the future. I think it's going to be really interesting to see if Hound Dogs are actually capable of maintaining this form. I think it's going to be tricky. First in the top division, yeah, we'll leave you on that. Don't think we can lose now. I don't think we can lose. Oh, have we? Come on, guys. Come on. I mean, we have been amazing today. Absolutely brilliant. Is that it? That's it. Yes. Look at that. Oh. Look, some of them have come on the podium as well. Look, there's a really fat guy in there as well. I don't know who he is. Physio, maybe. We've won the league, guys. We have won the league. Yeah. Suck on that one, Europa FC. Yeah. So if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, well, I'm not doing more of this sort of thing, so bad luck. But please subscribe anyway. Join me for my Everton beta save, and following on from that, we have a journeyman in Scandinavia, which should be really interesting. And also the FM Creators Showcase. If you're looking for new creators to watch, then the FM Creators Showcase is the place for you to find that. So yeah, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.